Now, in the parliament, meanwhile, there's been another day of pandemonium and commotion. All of this about the Pegasus spyware. Is there snooping of politicians, journalists and activists? The allegations made by the opposition. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has now given a warning to the members of parliament for unruly behavior. He's warning now of disciplinary action against them. Yesterday, what happened? Take a look at that visual on your screen. Papers were torn, thrown, flung at the chair, even at the treasury benches by the opposition members of parliament. They created this commotion about charges of snooping of their phones. And why is the government not having a discussion on the spy Snoopgate showdown? Now, the government has reached out to the opposition. Representing the government at the centre, Union Minister Piyush Goyal met the opposition floor netas in Mallikarjun Kharge's room. There was a discussion over a cup of coffee, but the opposition has not given any assurance if the House can function anymore. They are asserting that it is the government's duty to run the parliament and they want a discussion on the snooping gate. Are their phones being spied upon by the government using Pegasus or not is the question they're asking. Now, Congress party has already met separately with their leaders. They are preparing a strategy on how to corner the government.
कल दिनांक 28 जुलाई को जो सदन में घटना हुई है उसे मुझे अत्यंतिक पीड़ा हुई है। आसन पर पर्चे फेंकना, आसन की अवमानना करना हमारी संसदीय परंपराओं के अनुरूप नहीं है। क्या आप कल की घटना इस संसदीय गरिमा के अनुरूप मानते हैं? क्या इसे न्यायोचित मानते हैं? हम सबको सामूहिक रूप से निर्णय करना होगा कि हम कैसे इस सदन की गरिमा और सम्मान को बढ़ा सकते हैं।
बीजेपी खुद तो लोकतंत्र को धज्जियां उड़ा रहे हैं। अगर ऐसा ना होते तो पेगासस की मुद्दे पे चर्चा करने में उनका डर क्यों होते हैं? मोदी जी आप क्यों डरते हो? अमित शाह जी आप क्यों डरते हो? सारे देश आप अपने कब्जे में है, सरकार अपना साथ है, तो क्यों पेगासस जैसे मुद्दे जो विपक्ष लोगों ने बार बार गुहार लगाते हैं कि इसको पहले चर्चा किया जाए, क्योंकि पेगासस के चलते हमारे हिंदुस्तान की सुरक्षा और नहीं बच पाना है।
जो बीएससी में तय हुआ था 3 सब्जेक्ट, हम उन पर चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार हैं। और अगर वो राज्यसभा में पेपर फाड़ेंगे जिसपे उनको पता है कि पेगासस का अगर पेपर पढ़ा जाएगा, सो मोटो स्टेटमेंट होगा तो उस पर चर्चा होगी। इसका मतलब चर्चा तो विपक्ष आता ही नहीं है ना।
Let's go across now to my colleague Mausmi Singh. Mausmi has been tracking all the latest inside the parliament. Mausmi, are we expecting any proceeding at all today, either in the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha? And is the opposition, the Congress party specifically, still very defiant that they want a discussion on the Snoopgate of spying by the Pegasus, by the government allegedly? Mausmi.
Pooja, colleague, Polymies just sent a big breaking in the Business Advisory Council meeting. There has been no consensus between the opposition and the government. Remember, the government has been trying to break the ice. But what we are told is that the opposition was saying that at least the government should tell the opposition and the country whether that spying or the Snoopgate happened at all or not. And the government is avoiding a discussion and not even saying yes or no to this entire row. And therefore, there was no consensus as far as the way forward in the parliament. As far as the Rajya Sabha is concerned, the government did say that the discussion on the pandemic is up in the Rajya Sabha and that should happen, whereas the opposition point blank said that till they hear from the government on the Pegasus row, they are not going to hold any discussion or any business. Okay. So the deadlock, the logjam continues in the parliament, Pooja.
Mausmi Singh tracking all the latest, so it appears that the demand for discussion is still on by the opposition. Proceedings are not taking place in both houses of the parliament. Mausmi, thank you very much for now. Now it is important to let's take a look at what precisely is this Pegasus war. What is the opposition saying? What is the stand of the government as a defense? Let's take a look one by one. What is happening now? The opposition charges that it's the government responsibility to run the parliament. They need to find a way how to run the proceedings of the House. But the government is saying that this is a non-issue being blown up. Non-issue referring to the Israeli spyware, the Pegasus, which is allegedly being used by the government to snoop upon journalists, activists and politicians like Rahul Gandhi. Opposition's charges that the government is avoiding deliberately a discussion. They just want an IT minister's statement from the government, but the government is saying opposition just wants commotion. Remember, IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw was making a statement, but the opposition says we want a full-fledged debate. The charge is that the House is deadlocked and diminished, that it is not really respecting the domain of what the opposition has to say. Government there and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi has said that we are ready for a debate on all issues. But perhaps Pegasus is not as a priority for now. So these are some of the allegations that have come in from the opposition, including that the government in majority but is scared. They're scared of the opposition, specifically the Congress party. But the government's counter is that they are disrespected to the Lok Sabha chair. How? By tearing all the papers, documents, flying it even towards not only the chair but also the treasury benches, which is breaking the protocol that has been set for decades now for the members of parliament. So while this is the theatrics that is playing out in the parliament, what has happened between two politicians specifically? There's a war of words between Bharatiya Janata Party Member of Parliament Nishikant Dubey and Trinamool Congress Member of Parliament Mahua Mitra, a firebrand politician. But the controversy here is that Dubey says that Mahua Mitra called him a Bihari Gunda. Dubey is alleging that happened during the Information Technology Committee meeting. Mahua Mitra called him a Bihari Gunda after a heated exchange of words because Dubey put forth a privilege motion against Shashi Tharoor, who is the chairperson of the IT committee. Moitra has decided to reject completely this claim, saying she never resorted to any such name calling. She finds the allegation amusing, but Dubey is defiant. He is saying not only did Mahua Mitra make that jibe of Bihari Gunda against him, that it was other netas also from other parties who were there, including from the Congress party, Shakti Singh Gohel, who did hear that comment and even apologized for that jibe made by Mahua Moitra.
बिहार की गौरव के ऊपर जो है एक बड़ा चोट है और तृणमूल कांग्रेस का ममता बनर्जी का असली चेहरा जो है वो सबके सामने आ गया है। आज भी इस देश को चलाने में, इस राज्य को चलाने में हमारा बड़ा योगदान है। आज भी यदि रेलवे चलता है तो आपको आश्चर्य होगा कि 40 से 45% पैसा केवल और केवल बिहार और झारखंड देता है। इसके बावजूद भी हम गाली सुनते हैं, तो ये एक बड़ी हास्यास्पद बात है और उनको माफी मांगनी पड़ेगी। इस तरह के देश तोड़क मानसिकता के पार्टी के लोगों के साथ ममता बनर्जी जी का क्या बिहेवियर होगा, आज वो देखने वाली बात है।
बिहार के लोगों को गुंडा कहा जाए, ये 14 करोड़ बिहारियों का अपमान है। आज के बाद आरजेडी को, जिन्होंने प्रचार किया था टीएमसी के लिए, बिहार के लोगों से माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
So why is Mahua Moitra so defiant and is refusing to accept that she even made such a claim? Listen in to what Mahua Moitra told Rajdeep Sardesai.
Since Nishikant Dubey, your colleague, has now gone public and said that you have attacked him and called him a Bihari Gunda during that IT Parliamentary Standing Committee meeting, you need to respond. Is it true that this meeting unprecedentedly was called off because there was no quorum and no telecom or home ministry officials who you had summoned were allowed to come to the meeting, and you in turn called Nishikant Dubey a Bihari Gunda?
Rajdeep, I'm very amused at this. I've already tweeted about this and I'm glad you asked me upfront about this. Now, the IT committee meeting has 29 members, the standing committee, 2 of which have become ministers, so it's 27. Quorum is 10. Out of 10, there were 9 members present and signed in. None of the BJP members, not one, were signed in, and therefore they were not present. Now, I'm supposed to have called somebody a name. Please check the attendance sheet. If that person he claims I have called him a name, if he were present, then it would have been the 10th. He would have been the 10th name. If he had been the 10th name, there would have been a quorum and the meeting would have continued.
No, are
So
you
either
telling me,
there
no,
was
just
a
let,
quorum or there
no,
wasn't.
1 minute, ma'am.
Randeep,
Let the
Randeep,
audience
1 minute.
understand this. To understand, are you telling me that the BJP MPs who are part of the standing committee on IT attended the meeting, refused to sign the register because they wanted the meeting to be called off on Pegasus so that there was no quorum?
That's exactly. So they were not there. They were not there. Please check the attendance register. The quorum did not happen. There were 9 people present. I was present. Shashi Tharoor was present. Karti Chidambaram was present. Nasir Hussain was present. Sumalata was present. Nadeemul Haq was present. And Shakti Singh Goyal was present. And about 2 others. Natarajan was present. And 1 more person was present. These were the 9 members who were present and whose attendance has been recorded on the sheet. Because we were 1 short, we fell short of the quorum and the meeting did not take place. It is another thing altogether that the 3 IT Ministry, Telecom Ministry and Ministry of Home Affairs who were supposed to send their secretaries did not send them. But we fell short of 1 member for the quorum.
Are you telling me, ma'am, Mahua Moitra, that the IT Ministry and the Home Ministry refused to send officials to a parliamentary committee which has summoned them on Pegasus?
Absolutely correct. That is correct. They are in contempt if you do not have written permission of the chairman, and the people who were supposed to attend was actually the Telecom Secretary and the IT Secretary and an additional secretary from the Ministry of Home Affairs. They had confirmed attendance and the agenda list was sent out. An hour before the meeting, they informed the chairman they were not coming. They did not take his permission. That is actually contempt of the Lok Sabha, because if you're in contempt of a standing committee, you're in contempt